My name's Jared Reisman. I'm a GP. I've been a GP for 30 years and we're in the middle of a COVID-19 crisis. Every day we have a work meeting, a team meeting, a COVID-19 special meeting, and we all discuss what's going on, what's new, how much PPE we've got, what new guidelines there are, and we work closely together. And at the end of the meeting, towards the end, one of the GPs said, it could have been a long bank holiday, and said, you know what's really hard, what I feel most sorry for? And he said, it's the care home workers. They're having to deal with these deaths, these large number of deaths that we're now beginning to see in our care homes. And he said these are people who've looked after these older people, these vulnerable people, and they've looked after them since they arrived, and these carers have seen them as people they're close to, and the residents see the carers as important to them as family members, and the care workers are seeing them dying, the people they care for, the people they really, really love. These people are dying in front of them. They're often dying without their families by their bedside, and the care workers are there for them, having to hold their hands in their last moments. So when Johnson and Hancock clap the NHS and clap the care workers, that doesn't mean anything. They want PPE. You go into these places, I go into these places all the time, and there's a shortage. They're rationing it, they're sharing it out, they're hoping they'll be okay. They know that COVID-19 is everywhere in these care homes, and they're putting themselves at risk, they're putting their lives at risk and their families at risk. And they don't want to be clapped. They for years wanted to be paid properly, not to be at the bottom of the pile of jobs that we don't value. We don't value we send them into the private sector and it's a race to the bottom. They don't want claps. They want Hancock and Johnson to stop patronising them and to make their lives safe so that they can look after the people they care for in a safe way. And it's just so sad to seeing how amazing they are, and despite this, keeping going. I mean, the guy last week died, and his last few hours he was able to see his family because one of the workers allowed him to do FaceTime with his family. Otherwise she wouldn't have been able to see him. She hadn't seen him for weeks because of the lockdown. And they're just amazing people, and they always have been, and to see them under such pressure and to be so amazing through this, and they just need a bit of PPE, please, and decent pay would be good as well, and saying how much you love them and respect them doesn't work if you don't do those first two things. So keep them safe, and big thumbs up to the care home workers.